My name is Eric Leigh-Pink. This is worldwidepredictions.com. And today, I am here to give you the most important message that you could receive in this moment. It's a story. I grew up here in San Diego. I went to college in Arizona. I worked at Maryland's first Mexican restaurant. And that is where, in Arizona, I woke up spiritually. I experienced a moment of enlightenment. I focused on meditation and I woke up, connected to spirit. I was able to remember all the past lives, all the things that had happened to me in the past. And I established my place here in Arizona under the umbrella of this cute little Mexican restaurant. I began to share my experiences with everybody. That's how it began. In this moment, my connection to spirit is just still growing. I'm getting on a plane to return home to my family, my mom, B, my dad, Rob, because my grandmother, also named B, she's not feeling well. She's very ill. So I'm getting on a plane to return home. And as I'm on the plane, I'm falling asleep, trying to get some rest. I hear this voice from spirit come. Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up! And it kept going and going and going until finally the lion in me came out and said, "Fine, I am up. What do you want?" Ooh, somebody's being a little meanie today. What's going on there? Ooh, not very nice, human. Not nice at all. And they have that side of them that's kind of mocking a bit, because what are you going to do, really? What can you do? And just as this group is done dancing around me, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You think of like the Tweety Bird, right? It's going do 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 do. Just as that's happening, Marcus shows up, perfectly in his perfect suit, press suit, his 50s tie, his hair perfectly presented. Be polite. Please, be polite. So, okay. It's kind of a weird message, but okay. Thank you. And then they left. Time passed by, and this cute little old lady, African-American lady, who had to be like, in her 90s, she's, getting up to get a bag from under on top. And I said, oh, she's not going to be able to do it. No, I got to go help her. So I went up and helped her to get the suitcase down so she can have it. And she quickly looked at me and said, oh, you're so polite. I just looked at her real quick. And then she touched me. And all of a sudden, when she touched me, I had a vision. I'm on this very epically large cornfield, huge cornfield. The corn looks beautiful. Hot summer day. There is a path, a dirt road that takes us directly to this small rinky-dink little house. And there's Marcus, still perfectly dressed, kind of odd looking, with his perfectly dressed suit. And I said, what are we doing here? He says, listen. And this voice, this almost echoing voice, as if we were in a cave or something, you could hear this voice coming from inside the house, but it was outside. Please, please, God, but it echoed. Please, God, not right now. Not in this particular moment. You cannot. Please don't take me right now. I still have to take care of my niece. And then all of a sudden, Marcus pointed to the mountains behind me. And I turned around, and there was this massive vapor. It was huge, and it was like going against the ground and coming towards us at a speed that was just whoop. And I thought to myself, what is that? And you could see these flames, these white and golden flames between the vapor. And I thought to myself, like swirling lines. I thought to myself, that looks very dangerous, whatever it is. And it kept coming at us faster and faster, and I started to panic. But then I turned around to Marcus, and I looked at him, and his face is glowing. I've never seen it before. He's always got this stoic look, but it's glowing as if a child just saw ladybugs, or not ladybugs, just a Christmas look. This almost glowing face. And it was just like, I've never seen it before. And then it hit us all at once, and he grabbed my arm real quick, and he said, it's him. And it hit us all at once, and it just kept heading towards the house. And you could see these little swirling fire flames just kind of swirl past us. And then all of a sudden, on my arm right there, was a ladybug. It was a little baby ladybug. It started to dance in front of me. And all these swirling lights kept dancing around the ladybug, as if to kind of say, hi. And that was it. And it all vaporized. It's like a vacuum. It got sucked up inside the house. And when it did, that was it. That was the end of the message. And I said, in the very last moment, what was that? And I heard the voice as it leaned back, almost like an echo leaving me. It was the Creator. I was in a bit awe. And so now we're panned back, and I'm staring at this wonderful older lady. And she says, oh, thank you so much. Are you okay? You seem to be, a little bit off there. And at this point in time, I was talking openly to the spirits. Now I'm staring. So everybody on the plane at this point thinks I'm nuts. Like, they're just looking at me like, oh, he's got bunkers, whoever he is. He's talking to himself. Now he's staring. What's going on with that guy? Mm-hmm. And so I handed it to her, and I left it at that. I really wanted to tell her so badly what I had just seen. But considering the situation, I was like, probably not the best idea. But then there was this other side of me that says, it's a Creator. How can you not tell her? Nowadays, if you run across me, I'm telling you, whatever I see, my name is Leigh-Pink. Can I tell you something real quick? And then most of the time, they're like, because they're expecting it to be doom. But in this moment, I didn't do that. I don't have that reputation. I was just starting, so none of that's happening. And yet, I felt guilty because I didn't give it to her. So we all sit back down. Time passes. And we're now landing the plane. And the lady sitting next to her says, do you mind if we pray? I get really nervous when we in this part, And she's, absolutely. She says, let's do it. And she goes on to tell the story about how God saved her once, how God healed her from her cancer so that she can continue to take care of her family. She knew. I was shocked. I was in awe. I was like, OMG, she knows what happened. I didn't have to tell her. And so finally we're getting off the plane now. And I'm practically in tears. And everybody really does think I'm crazy at this point. I'm in tears over the whole experience. And I walked up to her and I said, I think you're blessed. And she looked at me and she says, I think you are too. And that's it. It changed me. It changed who I was. Because here's the point. Here's the message I have for you. In this very important moment, when all of us are suffering, when we just went through COVID, when we're going to war with Russia, all of this mess, Ukraine, the horrors that are out there. I say to you, this being that I had a vision of, this is the one in charge. Joyful, compassion, love, all on tap. This is our Creator. And I felt that, and I said to myself, if that's who's in charge, then in the end we're all going to be fine. If that's who's running everything, then we should all embrace that. Be secure that a being like that will be there when the time is needed. I have absolute faith in that, and I truly believe in that. My name is Leigh-Pink. I usually give you doom and gloom all the time, and I'm here to share this story with you. Have a great day.